I'm
All right.
gonna kick your ass on Friday.
That's it. I'm writing a note. Derek gets tickled to death and pees his pants. All right.
I'm gonna tell my mom.
So, Derek, I think you're going to really like this one. A lot.
Oh?
Yes.
Oh?
So, it's the queen of bullshit.
Oh, no.
Right?
Who's the partner?
It's the queen of bullshit, right?
Mm.
Plus, just make a guess. I just want to hear a guess. Who do you think? Who do you think it is?
There's so many partners now that like it's impossible to guess. Can I guess a color?
Yeah. Go for a color. Yeah.
Is it single or okay? Is it single color or two color?
It's a single colored one.
Single color, so we're in three color.
It's a new. It's a newer one. It's from Commander Legends.
White. Not black. Red.
We're gonna throw some rocks.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be Team or Landfall. We're gonna have all the dumb cards. We get to mix our decks together.
Oh,
it's gonna be a
no.
monster.
I don't.
It's gonna be so broken.
I don't like this.
We get all the cards. Morag, Omnath, Tatiova, ASE. Oh, what a pairing.
Jay the base is pink again, and I'm just like pinky. So EDH.
That's my you're talking to my my boyfriend, by the way.
Oh.
He's watching right now.
Thanks for tuning in.
So
Jay the Bay.
Yes.
Oh, is that who? I think that's who followed too, right?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah! I'm sorry, Tom. I've been flirting with you this whole time.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not going to stop anyway. But
he knows.
What are we naming this bullshit?
There you go. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
No. So
it really is going to be bullshit. This is going to be nasty.
Thrasios and Toggo.
It's rock throwing. We got a rock thrower.
Oh, what's the movie called? The deck is called Galaxy Quest because of the one scene where it's like they tie him to a rock and they fight a rock monster. This is a rock monster, so this deck is now called Galaxy Quest.
Okay, so
what's going on, Jay? They said
this
hi.
Is gonna be yes. Hello. This is going to be. I swear I hit Commander. Hold on. I swear I did. So that.
Oh, because it's not in the Commander spot.
No, but it.
I think you have to slide it over. Go back down.
It's not giving me the option. Oh, it's up here. What?
What? Is this new?
I swear I clicked it, right?
Yeah. Because usually it doesn't do it that way. Unless it's doing that thing that sometimes it likes to go out on us. Maybe it goes into... Maybe we have to... We don't have actual categories. Maybe it has to go into new category in Commander.
Well, let me get the...
So, like, click on it again. Because we have those little things that popped up. Commander. Wait, there's Commander.
That's dumb.
All right.
Why did it not just pop up?
I don't know. So, Tom, newest card we have to include is Cultivator Colossus. Let's go.
No, I don't want to play Cult. No.
We're playing Cultivator Colossus.
No, we're not. It's a 3. No. We're not playing
Cultivator Colossus.
No, I don't want to play it. I don't want to do it.
That's
because I don't want to do Abundance. I'd rather do the other bullshit.
You don't have to run Abundance. You just play it. And you run Lands deck.
I know, but I'm actually not a huge fan of it, to be completely honest. I think it's okay. It can go in for now. For now. but I got my eye on you, boy. Holy tits, he's $20.
Did we read him? He's also actually killing it in standard. People are building like 160 card decks to play him and playing like all like just land stuff.
Yeah, I
And-
saw with like Ren and 7 and stuff.
And
yeah,
they're just playing like all board wipes and removal, and then like. And
this is gonna be really easy to build.
Essie. Azusa will get tireless provision.
Which one is it?
It's Rage is the one that makes the tokens.
Which one did you say? Tireless Provisioner.
Yeah.
Let's get all the extra land drops first. Azusa.
Oh, AZU.
Oracle
of Mooly Dooley.
Exploration.
Oh, the Dryad.
Yeah, Dryad of Elysian Grove. And then Exploration. No. Burgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I was thinking. And then there's the Dynasty.
Yo, Tom, Ancient Green Warden with making rocks.
Yes, that's very dumb. Ancient Green Warden. And then
hey, Tom.
There's what's the dinosaur called again? Wayward Sawtooth?
Yeah. I just had a thought. So he makes every time a land enters, we make a rock. Urza makes rocks tap for mana.
Stop.
And like the rock doesn't have to be tapped to use its ability.
I don't know about that. It's interesting, but
I mean, if we play him, every one, if we don't sack it, is now basically a mana rock.
But do we need them mana rocks when we put this many lands into play?
Yes. It's because we just activate Urza, Tom. You're forgetting it's Urza. Honey, I'm gonna come over there.
Yeah,
okay,
but
fine,
we can interact.
Fine. No Urza, but we can put Shiver Dragon to tap tap artifacts to draw a card.
But I guess with our commander, I guess that's okay, but we'll see how much this stuff stays in and not just like the traditional.
Also, we get to play Inspiring Sanctuary, that thing that
I
makes
feel like I'm missing some
extra land stuff. Let me go through again. So we have Azusa, Cultivator, Explore. Do we have Explorer, Versioning? The only other one I can really think of, it's not as great, is Druid class.
Did we get all of them?
Yeah, there isn't actually as many as you think.
And then there's Ramanap, and then we have to make sure that we get.
Isn't there the 4 mana one that lets you play an extra land, but it bounces itself? It's the what's it called? Mina and Den.
Oh right. No, that just lets you play an extra land.
Yeah, well, it's an extra land where like you're all the extra land stuff.
And then it can bounce a land.
Yeah.
Yes, and then we need Morog. Let's make sure that we got all the payoffs and stuff first. So Morog, and then so we're also gonna play Zendikar. What's that? Is it Royal, right?
Yeah.
Zendikar Royal. We get to play Field of the Dead.
Tom, imagine we're just playing imagine we're just playing Gruul Landfall, but we also get to run just like blue control and a few other blue good stuff.
Yeah, I know, right? Scoot Swarm.
Oh, also with our commander, Inspiring Sanctuary seems kind of nuts. That's non-artifact spells have improvise, so we could tap those rocks to mana to cast just non-artifact spells, which is basically half of gonna be most of our deck. That was the thing that we played in the other deck. What's my brain don't work?
What else
Crucible Worlds. Oh yeah.
I got that. What else makes Lotus Cobra? What else makes like tokens? Because there's like the bad one like Spore Mound, but I'm trying to think of the other ones.
I don't think we need as many, honestly.
Royal Elemental.
Oh yeah, we get to run that, don't we? We can play Junk Diver and ruin some people's days too.
I'm just gonna look at Tatiora really quick.
We can also run Moloku. That's the thing that returns a land to make an illusion, so we could replay a land. And, like, if we're out of lands,
Do we want to play that combo with like Kadama?
we could. Because
We could.
Kodama also, anytime we put a land, we get a rock, which lets us put a land into play.
And then we
Moloku-
play, and then we could play the bounce lands.
Mhm.
Which is Simic Growth Chamber. What are the other ones?
It's Simic Growth. Wow, I haven't played
Gruul Turf.
I think it's Gruul Turf. And
And
then it's so wait, it's blue green and it's red. Is it Boiler Works? Yeah.
and we don't have to play the Guildless
Wait,
comments, 'cause
check
I think
Boiler
that's
Works.
too much.
Check Boiler Works. I want to make sure that is the actual one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
too.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we don't have to play Guildless comments because that's the colorless one.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are combos, and I'm cool with that.
Hellkite Tyrant.
Hellkite Tyrant?
If you control 20 more artifacts, you win the game. That's a lot. We make lots of rocks.
That's kind of a funny one, but I don't know about that. We'll see. Hold on. Let me look at my bullshit deck.
Oh, do we have Avenger of Zendikar in here? I think Avenger is still just good to run.
Oh, no. We're playing Avenger 100%. Do we want to play the Phylath guy? We'll probably still have enough basic in the deck, right?
Oh, right. He's the
world sculptor. This one. Hold on. Let me look. So Wayward Sword. Oh, Uvenwald Hydra. We got to play that.
Oh, yes.
That just gets any land. Hydra.
Do you want to get into like some of the ramp stuff yet, or we still just want to?
What do you think about Ashaya? It's the one that turns all your creatures into lands.
That's kind of cool. I found out a really funny ruling with Ashaya and Blood Moon and how that interaction works. It actually is a thing that deals with dependency in the same layer, because it's one of the things that overdoes timestamps, because they're both trying to modify something on the same layer of changing game, like whatever. Biomancer's Familiar is the other one, if you're thinking of it. So because how Blood Moon and how like the layer stuff working, things that are dependent on other cards working, like Ashaya making creatures into lands, that Ashaya herself will remain a creature, and will just be a 1/1, and all the your other creatures will be just mountains. But it's a weird thing with how it works, where like it saves herself because of like what's called dependency.
That's weird.
Within the same layer, it's some weird subclassing that they had to like make for such a particular thing. Oh, don't forget our favorite card, Seasons Past.
And we could just do Tooth and Nail, because we're just going to make this as good as possible. And we can play Craterhoof then, too.
We also play Fierce Guardianship. And Deflecting Swat. What was the green one?
It's Fog.
Ew. Imagine having a free counter spell, a free kill spell, a free reflect spell, and then a Fog.
Pretty ass.
They were like, you know what? Green is powerful enough as it is.
Okay, so let's get in the ramp before we get into anything else. So we're gonna do the normal, like, Sakura Tribe Elder.
How do you feel about Scape Shift in this deck?
Yeah, we should definitely still play it.
Man,
It's just one of those blowout cards. And also, I've really been liking, because our decks can win off just like one Genesis Wave too.
Oh, I've also, maybe it's a little bit harder in this deck, but like having a Vesuva enters a copy of like Field of the Dead or something. I don't know if we could do Valakut unless we have our dude that makes them all creature types. But getting another copy of Field of the Dead isn't the worst.
Yeah, we could think about that when we get to the lands. But for now, it's Rampant Growth.
Cultivate Farseek. Definitely Farseek, because we're going to have so many named things to tutor with it. Probably Harrow is still good.
No, Harrow's amazing because it's 2 lands. No, no, motherfucker. I also love Sylvan Scrying.
Not gonna lie though, Omnath is actually the Locus of the Royal isn't a bad draw spell for landfall, because once you get to 8 lands, he gets bigger and you draw a card.
Which one?
It's the Locus of the Royal. It's literally just his bottom effect is when you have 8 or more lands, draw a card whenever a land enters the battlefield.
And we will randomly. We have some other things that randomly make elementals too. So
yeah, we have the other Omnath. You get and Royal Elemental.
I do think I like Training Grounds and Biomancers, but we'll see how that plays out later on. What else? What other ramp did I play?
We run 3 Visits to Nature's Lore.
Oh, Soul Ring. I already got those. Soul Ring, Thought Vessel.
Do you have a crop rotation?
Yes.
Oh, Life of the Loam.
I don't know if we're gonna do that.
Actually, we have enough from the graveyard shenanigans.
Like I've been debating cutting it from Tatiova just because like I feel like the 3 that we have nowadays is good.
I actually don't run it in Omnath anymore.
Yeah, I think we cut it. Yeah. So I mean,
do we want to do Sky Shroud claim? Because we have enough shocks or named like things to get with what we could play potentially.
I also like Tangled Florahedron. I like Balligate Recovery.
I like Court of Calling.
I like Glasspool Mimic because most of the really good landfall stuff is not legendary. I'm not big into Court of Calling. We could just play like a Worldly Tutor or something.
What about a World Shaper?
World Shaper?
That's the if it puts all lands from your graveyard back into play when it dies. But I guess that's just kind of eh.
No, yeah, we don't need that. That's too gimmicky.
Sylvan Safekeeper.
Oh, I love Sylvan Safekeeper. I do some dumb shit with that card. What other MDFCs? Do we want to do like Valakut or like?
I think they're still worth playing. So like.
Yeah, I did Tangled Florahedron.
I like Valakut Awakening, and the other one's Hammer Skull Smashing. Or Shatter Skull Summon.
Shatter Skull Smash. Shatter Skull.
Words.
Shatter Skull Smashing. Okay, that's a lot of MDFCs, so let's try to... We gotta chill on that, because we're still gonna have to play a fuck ton of lands in here, remember?
Yeah. We already have a bunch of creatures, and we still probably need to run a lot of lands.
And now...
We also need to run Seagate Restoration, though.
And we need to put, Mana Crypt... Or, I mean, not Mana Crypt, Counterspells. So, we want Arcane Denial... Counterspell... Disallow...
Oh god, we can even play Jessica's Will in this type of deck too.
No, we don't need that though. I think that's overdoing it. I think
we can play
what's the blue
Void Slime.
Green. Yeah, thank you.
But Tom, Ironworks. We make a lot of rocks, just saying.
Not needed.
You're not needed.
Thanks, Daddy. I try.
Wait.
We could also do...
What about Storm the Vault? Beginning of your end step, if you control 5 or more artifacts, it transforms it. And then you get then it's add blue for each artifact you control.
We might sack them off to kill things sometimes is the problem. So I don't know how much I feel about like the artifact.
Then what about we run Fiery Emancipation in this, just because damage matters? It's just good for attacking or for sacking, or like that makes our it does 6 damage per rock.
That's the triple damage.
Yeah, Fiery Emancipation.
I haven't seen that card in so long.
$23. But like,
All right.
again, that makes our rocks much more dangerous. That makes everything our creatures attacking that much more dangerous. That just wins this games.
And it deals to any target too.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I mean, we could also run a Parallel Lives if you really want to. I don't know if you want to.
Are there any other red cards that were? Like doubling on tokens? Oh, you mean like a doubling season? That might be smart. But I mean,
well, I was gonna say Parallel Lives because I don't think we do anything with counters, so it's actually costs 1 less mana to play. Because I don't think there's literally anything that besides the one Omnath that dumps counters on itself.
Avenger and Phylath.
So we have 3 things.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's worth it. What about Zendikar Resurgent? We have a lot of creatures. Oh, we got it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we need Guardian Project because we draw enough as is.
No, we don't need that kind of stuff. The deck's gonna do it itself, and plus, like Tatiova does it a lot. I mean, Thrasios is a disgusting draw outlet. And if we want, like, we can, since it's like a bullshit deck, like we can play like, Sylvan Library and Rhystic Study.
Well, man, Sylvan Library is expensive again.
Mm-hmm.
So weird. It says draw 3 cards
before we've even gotten to the lands. Oh!
Do we even attempt to try and make Valakut work in this deck?
No, I think it's too gimmicky until we get a tutorable. Everything's a mountain, which I think is too broken.
But we can't play the Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to start doing some land stuff?
Yes.
So I like Yavimaya. If you want to, we have Ouroboros as a way to self-bounce for multiple landfalls if we need to. If we don't have any cards in the graveyard. And it just enters as an untapped blue source. It's Oboro. Sorry, Oboro. House in the sky. The clouds. That's, yeah, you see how expensive that is? It's because it's only had 1 printing. And that's Kamigawa, and you know it's super expensive. Definitely a Reliquary Tower. How many artifacts we have? Not really a bunch.
Breeding Pool. Let's get the Shocklands.
I was thinking there's any like cool utility lands that might be.
Let's definitely get all the Shocklands first because we have the Search for Forest.
So we had Stomping Ground, Steam Fence, and Breeding Pool. We have the Ketria Triome. We get to run because they made one.
Yes, the Teamer one. Yes. Remember, we have to run a lot of basics.
Mm-hmm.
So this is probably going to be a lot of cuts.
Yeah. We also have Training Center, Rejuvenating Spring, and Spire Garden if you want to run just the free untapped ones.
Oh, we should play some like actual interaction, by the way. Also, like at least like a Beast Within, and like a, I don't know, like a. What did you say? Say it again.
I was saying, do you want to run the Battle Bond lands?
We could try to.
Or do you want to just run like 1 Exotic Orchard because like we're 3 color. Like unless we're playing against nothing but black and white decks, which is highly unlikely, and it's gonna get us some colors.
What are the Battle Bond ones?
It's training center, I think. Rejuvenating Springs and Spire Garden. Honestly, I
So,
think I kind of want to do basics for the rest of it. Honestly,
yeah, I think it's gonna have to be basics. So we have
but
one.
oh, we should also put snow covereds in too because of the you know, the zombie land. Field of the Dead. Yeah, get rid of the little hyphen. Yeah, just search that way. Well, yeah. Forest, island, mountain. Card names, they matter. Probably don't need to do the panes or the filters.
No, we're gonna need basics because we're gonna be tutoring a lot. Oh, whoa, we need fetches. Duh. Oh, we need a lot.
Wooded foothills. Scalding Tarn. Do we actually put command tower in?
Oh no, but we should. We should just take the exotic orchard out for the command tower.
All right, yeah.
Because we might even have to cut the battle bond lands out, to be completely honest. But we'll see.
Misty Rainforest.
And then we'll play all the green ones too, but also Prismatic Vista
And Fabled Passage.
and then Fabled Passage, yeah. Oh, we need Mystic Sanctuary too.
I mean, that's gonna be really hard to get off, I think, because it has to be like 3 other islands.
Not when you're tutoring as much as we do. It's easy.
But also, blue is not our main color, so going a lot of just hard islands. I guess we probably could, but
And then there's like the offshoot with Dryad. I still think it's worth it. It is tutorable. So I think we should still play some more green fetchable ones. So play like the Verdant Catacombs.
going for the expensive ones sounds like screw it.
No, it's $20
Wow,
now.
Windswept
Windswept is the same price.
is like, wow. Windswept came in like a pre-con. Not that version, but
Okay. So that's 1. So it's the 3 mains, so that's 5, so that's 7? I think that's fine for now. So that's... So we need to play a fuck ton of basics, though. So it's mostly green, and then red, and then blue. So we can make the red and blue equal, but then green like the superior. And we have a lot of MDFCs. I think we could just cut this. We don't need to play that. This is still good.
Glass Pool looks real good.
Yeah.
Maybe Smashing could go. Smashing just deals damage. Maybe we don't care about that one.
This is good. This is good. This is good. And I think that's it. So there's 3 MDFCs left. If I'm looking correctly, yeah.
I mean, we didn't do Seagate Resto, right?
No. I don't think we have to. But yeah, so
It's the issue with playing 3 colors though with this kind of with worrying about basics. Maybe do we cut the Triome just because enters tapped?
no, we play that because it's tutorable.
Right.
I think it would be the battle bond lands we cut first.
I think we actually might have to cut the battle bonds and just go for the because we can't tutor them. Like sure they come in untapped, but like I think that's
Remember, we're gonna play like 40 lands also, but
Yeah.
we'll see how it looks after.
in Training Center.
Yeah, so I mean, I only play Breeding Pool and Tropical Island in my deck and Command Tower, and that's it. Those are the only multicolored lands I play in Tatiova. Because the rest are basics and utility lands. Okay, so now let's do this. Okay, so there's 26, 27, 28, 29. So we need 11 more lands. I still think that's not enough. That's not enough.
11, 12, 13, 14. That's 16 basics.
That's not enough. Wait, is that 16?
Yeah,
if we play 40
because
lands?
we already have 6 in here with the basics and the snow covered. So we add 11 plus the 6 we already have. Is
Oh, 16 basics isn't bad.
well, like you said, we need 11 more, and well, no, we have 6 in already, so it actually would be 17 basics.
That's good.
Because
That's
remember,
good.
don't forget we have 6 of basics in here right now with the
5 of each of these makes us go to 34. And then we do 3 of each island, maybe? Let me see what that puts us. No, that was too much. 38, and then it would be. Ooh!
No, we
Did not mean to do that.
We need that. Matanya. That brings us up to what, 41?
So it's 4 mountain targets, 6. I think we can cut down one of the islands and just play 5 island target. No, that feels a little low.
Or maybe because we have Yavimaya.
Let's just cut one of the let's cut
the blue-red one.
Yeah, and then let's, because we have ways to tutor it, and then we can up one of the forests. Before legal, it would be that. How many red targets would we have? We would have 1, 2, plus the triome, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do 5 and 5. What do you think?
I think that's fine where it is.
Okay. So that's 39 lands.
Plus our 1, 2, 3.
3 MUCs.
So we'll play 30. We're playing 42 lands.
That's a little bit.
You know, I'd say I would be comfortable playing, maybe cutting 1 farce and even still running it at 41. And if you really were concerned about it, maybe.
We have 16 cuts.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
I don't think we need to do this.
Oh yeah, I guess it was just more so cute.
It's overkill, I think. All right, let's go through the creatures. I don't even think this is that amazing anymore.
Yeah.
I've been debating taking this out of Tatiova, but like it's just been fine for now.
For me, who are playing just the Gruul, I kind of like it.
You like it, you said? I like it also, but I think that this deck doesn't.
I don't have blue shenanigans to like abuse or draw as much, so I need all the help I can grabbing stuff. Maybe he's just kind of okay. He doesn't draw a card until we have 8 lands in play.
I think this is too cute.
Yeah.
I think with combos in the deck, we don't need cards like that. I also think this is too cute.
All right, we could get rid of it. Yep. Half our deck is lands. Well, hard to miss.
It's less. It's a little bit less than half, but it's close. This also makes our creature Cyclonic Rift proof, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I have been. I think. I don't know. I find cards like Zendikar Royal less impressive if you've like gone super hard into stuff already. Because making 2/2s isn't like as scary.
Well, it's not that you're making 2/2s. It's that you're making blockers until Finale of Devastation or Craterhoof Behemoth comes down, and that's one of the best ones.
But we have so many creatures already. It's not like we're starving of creatures.
But not a lot that make tokens is the thing.
A decent amount, but I guess yeah.
Yeah, like I know everything's not Scoot Swarm, but like I still think Zendikar Royal is fine.
Because I actually
also it has synergies with Omnath too. When elementals die.
I actually ended up taking Royal out of Omnath just for a cut because I didn't have really room for it. And when I had drawn it, I never really wanted to play. I just wanted to play like either more ramp or other things.
I still play it in Tatiova.
But I guess
like
at
it.
Tatiova, you're miss out on like the red stuff, and having the red stuff is cool. Well,
I don't think we need to play this.
so what do we Mystic Tutor just to get Tooth and Nail?
Yep.
But
Or Scape Shift, or Genesis Wave, or Finale Devastation. No, it's really good. Still need 10 fucking cuts. My God. Tireless Provisioner's trash.
maybe we don't need Shimmer Dragon. I think we have all the Shenane draw stuff. Maybe we don't need that. Royal Elemental seems like a nightmare in this deck.
I know, I play it. It's quite annoying.
So I built my budgety landfall deck, whatever, and I play the Fierce Empath to grab a creature, and I'm like, I'm looking at my like 6 and highers. I'm like, man, I don't think anyone's gonna like me playing any of these because I grabbed Coma. I could have or grabbed Royal Elemental or Nezahal. I'm like, all these seem real good right now.
Yeah, they all seem dumb. So we have Eternal Witness, Seasons Pass, and Balaged, so I don't think we need Green Warden also. Maybe we don't need both of these.
Well, I guess if we're not worrying as much as using... Like, I think we care less about Thrasios. Those are only in there for, like, Thrasios reduction. But I guess we don't super care about it.
But it's so good because it gets lands. Like, it plays the deck so well, you know? Like, especially on the early game if, like, we don't get going because the commander... like, don't do innate draw stuff. So, like, well, Thrasios is draw. Thrasios draws. But, like, you know, it's good to have it, you know.
Well, I prefer that over Training Grounds just because we have a lot of creature synergies. So having enchantment, we don't draw from Zendikar Resurgent. I know it's 1 blue, but creatures matter. And we don't have... It's harder for us to get enchantments back because we have just... I guess it's not... We have the same recursion as everything else. They both are really good in the deck. I just like Biomancer's Familiar just because creature. Train Ground could come out turn 1 though, and Thrasios could come out turn 2. That's also the other trade-off.
It's also harder to interact with.
Then if you get both of them in play, Thrasios only costs 1 to activate.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just cut these two.
Sure, let's try and make it somewhat more budget. And Song of the Dryad's so good. Well, how many counter spells are we main boarding now? We have Void Slime, Fierce Guardianship, Counterspell, Arcane Denial, Disallow.
And technically, this is sort of like a pseudo one. And only 2 real interaction spells, which is this and Song of the Dryads.
Yeah, I don't think we're needed targeted removal as much, though. I mean, I guess Royal Elemental could also be that, too. But, like, when I play...
I'd like to at least play the 2 pieces. I usually play...
Tom, our commander is targeted removal.
Yeah, for just creatures, though.
And we also technically have Imprison in the Moon as well. Or Kenra's Transformation.
But this hits any permanent, though.
Yeah.
This is the best one out of all of them. I think just the 2 targeted removal is nice.
Yeah.
I mean, usually I play Crozen Grip in this, and that's it, and then the rest are counterspells. We could cut 1.
I think maybe Void Slime, because it's the most color dependent. Where we could do 2 blue and a red. We are green heavy, so we tend to have a lot of green, though. But it hits more. I guess that's where the trade-off is like, do we want to be more mana dependent on casting Void Slime?
Yeah, because, like, would we rather play this over Counterspell?
kind of. I think sometimes because maybe triggered abilities some randomly might get us, so having a stifle effect might outdo counterspell. But like land strategies like this, we go so fast and it explodes so much. It's like it's really hard for any one spell to actually bonus out until late game anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's turn 4 and we have like half of our deck in our hand and half our field in the play, like you're still a few turns off from hitting Psych Rift. Like you have to worry about maybe a Wrath of God.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we have Heroic Intervention if we did want to play that too.
No, we don't need that because we have the counter spells. It's the same thing. I guess since we play Omnath, I can see the debate of cutting the Zendikar Royal.
And that was the
And I guess it's less important for, but I feel like you would still want to play it in your deck because if they die, you get to deal damage and stuff.
that would be like kind of the only reason. The thing is, at the point where I'm probably playing it before Omnath is out, I'm looking to play Ramp to get to Omnath. And then once Omnath is out, I'm looking to play Ramp to benefit off of Omnath.
Yeah, see, you get 2 more token generators than I do. You get this and the... Oh, you want to know what's one card I kind of been liking? Is that guy that goads things, but we don't really need to play that right now. I definitely like this, because this is sort of like a win con with damage, and also, like, it makes Toggo, like, ridiculously good.
Burgeoning is cute until late game a lot of times. I like Burgeoning, but like if it's like you hit like Exploration lets you play extra lands. If it's Burgeoning like turn 6 and no one's playing lands, then it's a fake drop. It doesn't do anything. But as long as we draw lands, Exploration still works for us.
That's why Burgeoning's so broken in Tatiova, because all my lands turn into draws and I always see other lands, so Burgeoning's definitely better in my deck than it is in your deck for sure.
Yeah. I think I still run it.
I think it's also a cut in this.
Because our commanders are so short, like we're not trying to ramp out our commanders. Like turn 2, we're gonna be able to play them a bunch of the time anyway.
Yeah, but in this, I can see cutting it. Like I don't think you 100% need it.
How many more did I cut? No, I think Ashaya is too good.
3.
Ashaya feels so good in this because it makes all of our creatures now tap for mana on top of like just also being good creatures. We could use them at the end of turn to draw cards with our commander or to like pop a rock that's equipped or something.
Mm-hmm.
And Inspiring Sanctuary just lets us tap all of our rocks to tap everything for our deck because it says not artifact and we run 4 artifacts. But I think it only reduces its colorless. I think. Remember, that's in the land spot, though.
What if we just made it 40 lands and cut this? And just kept the Glasspool Mimic and the Balliad Recovery?
I guess that could work.
Because I don't think we're going to need the fixing so much, because we're in the best tribe that draws cards and fixes their hands, because they're always like, I'm never going to have lands just because I'm deck thinning them so well, so that like I'm always drawing gas, so I don't really need to use that kind of effect. And then we can cut it down to the 40 lands that I think is good.
Then we need one more cut then?
2 more.
Oh, 2 more. Damn it.
See, the problem is we both know how good most of these cards are is the problem.
We also have the Shenane combo. If we have a shit ton of mana, we go Seasons Past. Well, we go solve the equation, get Seasons Past, play Seasons Past, put solve the equation back in our hand, then grab Seasons Past again after we ripped out our whole graveyard. And those two back and forth is like, I'm just going to keep putting my graveyard back in my hand if you try and deal with it.
Works with Mystical Tutor too.
Yeah.
I mean, we also didn't play Nyx Bloom Ancient, but that's fine. Nyx Bloom Ancient is usually how I combo off. Because he makes so much mana that it turns into a storm turn. Plus, also, Guy's Cradle kind of helps out a little bit, you know? It helps a little bit. I've heard that card. I've heard that card's pretty good.
I think so. You want to just take your schlong out and wave it around here, Tom?
Hold on.
Damn. That's a price.
Hold on. Wait.
That's a card.
Man.
Watch it
This
double
deck-
the price of the deck in one card.
It did, yeah.
All right, Tom, you figure this out real quick. I'm going to have to take a quick pee break. I just had 2 bottles of tea and caffeine, and my body is letting me know that it's not okay with it.
Okay. Alright, don't worry. We'll figure this out, friends. Thank you to the, 10 of you guys watching right now. We appreciate it very much. Can't cut any more lands. The ramp, you kind of got to keep. The 3 tutors are good. Plus, technically a 4th tutor because of this. And technically these are tutors too, but just for lands. Then the crop rotation. This is rough. Okay, how many extra land drops do we have? We have 1. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I miss any? Three. I think we could actually cut one of maybe the Wayward Swordtooth because it's the worst out of all of them. Because Mina and Den does more. ASC's broken and Exploration's a 1-drop. So I'm thinking like the Wayward Swordtooth is a cut. Because I think 7 extra land drops is just way too much. Because since we're playing all the colors, we get the Simic and we get ones that we don't usually get to play. But what's the last card? Oh, we forgot about Glacial Chasm. Fuck. That's important, actually. We have to play that. That card's disgusting. That sucks. And then also...
Alright, I have returned.
Derek, we forgot about Glacial Chasm.
That card's terrible.
We forgot about it. But I did cut Wayward Swordtooth because we have like 7 or 8 extra land drops, and I think since we get to play all of them, and normally we don't, I think 7 might be a little bit pushing it. And I just kept the best ones, and I think Wayward Swordtooth is the worst out of all of them.
Yeah, because sometimes it can't attack or block.
Yeah, and also like all the other ones have effects. And then Exploration's a 1-drop, so. But yeah, then I put Glacial Chasm in because we have to play that. Unfortunate. So now we got to cut 2 more cards. Unless we want to trim a land for it.
Well, if we add a land, we take out a land.
But which one do we take out is the problem.
Is Oboro just too cute? We can't
Isn't
tutor.
there a way to win with this?
Yeah.
With Kodama?
I guess because you play it, Kodama triggers. You pay the mana, return it to your hand if you have a mana doubler.
Or Moloku, I mean.
Or Moloku.
Well, yeah, I guess we don't really need it then, yeah. And Glacial Chasm's way better. This card's so degenerate. Do you play this in Omnath? You should.
I do.
This card's so rude. This card is... I'm not going quick enough in my lands deck, which is weird, so I'm going to slow the game down and I can't die.
Yep.
And you know what's funny? It says prevent all damage that would be dealt to you, so it's even stuff that you do to yourself.
Even though you pay, most of it's pay.
Yeah, I know, because they're smart about that kind of stuff. But... So now we got to cut one more card.
Rampaging Baloths.
No.
I don't like it.
It's so good.
Our deck's better. We don't need it. We don't need that trash 4/4. We make rocks, and rocks are better than 4/4s. Get it out of here. Pick it up and put it in the trash. Pick it up in the trash. The card's garbage. I hate it.
Do you think we're going to be able to make enough rocks to make this card useful enough?
Do we play our commander on turn 3? Do we play?
I don't see how.
Do we play Omnath? That's 7, so that's at least 4 to 5 rocks until they get to Omnath. We scape shift. We play multiple fetch lands in a turn. That's 2 per each. Now it basically improvises, makes our deck cost no colorless and mana only.
Damn it. This is too hard. Stiffy Cell.
Okay, Worldly Tutor is garbage too. We don't need it. Maybe we don't need to solve the equation. Let's just draw it naturally. I know it's good, but we'll just draw everything naturally.
And we still have Mystical Tutor. But would you rather play solve the equation over Mystical Tutor?
Actually, no, I'd rather play solve over Mystical. I want it in my hand. I don't want to have to wait to draw it. I know it's an instant,
because there isn't anything better than Worldly Tutor in these colors.
There we go. Let's run it. Save.